Welcome to the NBA 411. I'm Michelle Steele. Over the weekend, the first round of the playoffs came to an end for the reigning champs as the Dallas Mavs bowed out in a sweep by the Oklahoma City Thunder. In other matchups, we have 5 teams teetering on triumph and leading their series 3-1. The 76ers lead the number 1 seeded Bulls, the Celtics head the Hawks, the Lakers lead the Nuggets, the Pacers lead the Magic, and Melo and Amare poured some water on the Heat to keep alive but still trail 3-1 in that set. So as the first round gets closer to reaching the closing bell, we asked our experts and bloggers who they would select as the MVPs of this first round of playoffs. Let's start out in the Western Conference and hear from Brian Kamenetsky in LA. Brian.
Especially when you consider how non-competitive most of the series across the NBA have been. Your clear MVP in the first round is Chris Paul. Beyond the 22 points, beyond the almost the 10 assists, 45% from three-point range through 3 games against the Grizzlies. He has been incredible in fourth quarters. He begged his way back into the game in the fourth quarter of Game 1 in that incredible comeback. And without him, the Clippers don't win a game, let alone 2 going into Game 4.
MVP of round 1? That would be Tony Parker. As usual, the Spurs are quietly going about their business between the two coasts. They have been the best team in the postseason so far, and Parker has been their best player. He's scoring at a ridiculously high percentage, dishing out assists to anyone and everyone. He's getting to the line at will. He has single-handedly rejuvenated Tim Duncan. He's annihilating the Jazz behind the pick and roll, and Utah simply doesn't have an answer for him. And in fact, I'm not sure anybody in the Western Conference does.
Thanks for your vote in the West, guys. Let's head east now and hear from Mike Wallace, who's in Miami. Mike couldn't pick just one MVP. He has selections for both conferences. Mike?
I wish I could just give you one MVP candidate for the first round of the NBA playoffs, but the fact of the matter is I'm stumped. So I had to split my vote between LeBron James of the Miami Heat and James Harden of the Oklahoma City Thunder. What Harden did to help the Thunder sweep the defending champion Dallas Mavs was flat out astonishing. He averaged better than 18 points, shot 50% from the field, 46% from three-point range, gave you almost 6 rebounds, plus 4 assists and 2.5 steals. But what stood out even more among that is that on a team with perennial all-star Russell Westbrook and MVP candidate Kevin Durant, it was Harden whom Coach Scott Brooks turned to in the fourth quarter to close out the Mavs. Speaking of closing the team out, LeBron did just that in Game 3 against the Knicks when he scored 17 points to give Miami a 3-0 series lead. And then in Game 4, he didn't even touch the ball on the final play with the game on the line. Miami has to address that because there's no player on the planet hotter than LeBron James right now.
There you have it. The votes are in for our round 1 MVP, and of course the playoffs continue tonight. Now, if you want to try your skill at picking the playoff winners yourself, play the Playoff Predictor game. Just go to our NBA homepage, scroll down to the Play Now bar, and select the Playoff Predictor icon. The interactive game will compute the percentages of your picks winning right through the finals. Kind of neat. That'll do it for today's NBA 411. We'll see you back here on Wednesday afternoon. Thanks for watching, and please enjoy the games.